Head out about 10 miles or so from the Capitol Mall, and you will arrive here at Northwest Stadium, just outside of Washington, D.C. Today, longtime foes square off in the NFC East, as it'll be the Philadelphia Eagles taking on the Washington Commanders. Season is upon us. We've got the gift of the NFL as we're underway here in Week 16. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20.
The Eagles take over first and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
They'll send the tight end in motion left. They run with a dangerous Saquon Barkley. And he powers through the first wave, but he's going to be swallowed up behind the line of scrimmage.
Part of their struggles last week was getting these negative plays on first and second down. That's something they have to be wary of as this game continues.
First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. Hurts sets up to throw it. Now the pressure comes and he goes down. Just inside the 10, back at the 9. Daron Payne. He's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year. So after that sack, Hurts and the Eagles, tough spot here. 3rd and long. He'll look to throw. And this turns into disaster. He's not going to get forward progress. That'll be a safety. So how's that for an interesting way to start this ball game?
First drive of the game and you go backwards all the way into your own end zone?
Guess it kind of makes you wonder what else we might have in store here in this one.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
After the safety, remember, they also need to give up the football, and here's the free kick. Fielded just inside the 20.
At some point, we're going to get it through our heads. Special teams, special teams, special teams. The spark that often wins games.
That's good for a Washington.
Looking to put a drive together.
43-yard line.
Let's go. Ready?
To throw is Daniels. This is swung out to Eckler. And they get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. A good pickup there, 21 yards.
And they'll use him out in the backfield and sometimes quite a bit. They're just trying to get him touches any way they can. 4 catches a week ago, there's another one right there.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Daniels looking to throw. Open man is Noah Brown. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. They get 17 more on that one and another first down.
Another nice play there. They've gotten down into the red zone in no time at all. That's what this offense can do when they get on a roll. And now they're set up with a 1st and 10.
They'll run for the first time with Austin Eckler. And he gets this inside the 10 to the 9. It's also a gain of 9. If you start assessing what went wrong last week, Charles, in their loss, had nothing to do with the ground game. They ran it well.
And you also have to say to yourself as a team, don't go away from what worked. That's not the reason the game was lost. Running the football over time, when you do it consistently, usually translates into wins.
And they're hoping to do it consistently here. Eckler is into the end zone. Touchdown, Washington. Solid blocking up front from the guys on the offensive line allowed him to get in for the touchdown.
Yeah, some might say that the guys on the offensive line were in concert. I used to have a coach who called it marrying up, meaning when you get on a guy, you you just stay right there, each guy has his own assignment, that allowed the runner to make the big move towards the end zone.
Following the touchdown, here's Gay to kick it away. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line.
The Eagles take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. You know, in our research packet this week, prepping for the game, so many articles from the local beat writer about the offensive struggles of this team and what will they do this offseason. What do you think they'll do?
Well, number one, they'll turn to their self-scouting report. And every team that's any good does this. They have outside groups check out their team, scout them, and tell you who can play, who can't play, and reasons why. Some of it may just be health. They have to get some guys healthy and back out on the field. But overall, evaluate this squad and make the changes that you need to.
And Hurts is going to be hit and taken down to the ground. Dorrance Armstrong. He's the one that got home and takes him down for a loss of 9. So after that sack, Hurts and the Eagles, tough spot here, 3rd and long. They're going to look to throw. Looking for Marshall, but it's intercepted. And they have the football and will take over at the 24-yard line. So a big chunk of yardage will be marked off there for that PI call.
And now you know why receivers and the guys throwing the ball, they like to collaborate and just heave it up sometimes, because you can get these types of calls that go against the defense. Pass interference, and they gain over 30 yards of real estate on that one.
And he'll be tackled at about the 35. It's a 6-yard pickup, but it gets him to 2nd and 4.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
From the 35, back to work on 2nd and 4. And the Washington pressure gets to him. He will go down. Call it a loss of 5, a big sack to bring up 3rd down. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first. They'll send the tight end in motion. Throwing is Hurts. Sliding out of the pocket. And the pressure gets to him again. Von Miller. Now 2 sacks for him already here in this first quarter of play. On 4th down, punt coming from Braden Mann. And he'll get this away into the icy winter air. It's taken to the 26. They'll net only 35 here following a 43-yard boot, 8-yard return. And the Commanders will take over with a 1st and 10. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense.
Come on.
This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways, because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Now Daniels. This will be caught by Brown. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be 3rd and less than a yard.
As long as you go through your proper reads and progressions, the drag route can be one of those old reliable plays, because usually it's good for a good chunk of yardage, as we just saw there.
And those guys like it, right? They can get the ball with a full head of steam.
Especially against man coverage, because man coverage, you're typically running away from someone and not worried about traffic coming out on the other end.
And he's going to have a Commander's 1st down, at least at first glance, as he'll spot the football just beyond the marker. They find a way to convert on 3rd and inches.
Get it. Liking 18.
To the air goes Daniels. This to McLaurin out on the left side. And down he goes at the 49, a 3-yard pickup. From just shy of midfield, here's 2nd and 6.
Second and 6.
Ready.
At their 49-yard line.
Bronco 80. Ready.
Pass caught. It's Lane with it. Down the sideline he goes. And finally down at the 9-yard line. A big play there on the catch and run. 42 yards.
So often on these RPOs, we see the ball get from the quarterback to the receiver in what feels like a nanosecond. But on this play, he actually cleared coverage downfield a bit before the ball got to him. The net result, though, a considerable gain.
And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. Give him 3 on the gain there. 2nd and goal.
Nice. Ready.
Working out of the gun, Daniels. Looking for McLaurin, and he's got him. Touchdown, Washington. A great play there. Hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season. And the Commanders are able to stretch out their lead. An extra point by Gain is up and good. And that could be important as that makes this a 16-point lead.
Gay to kick off for Washington.
After the touchdown, it's Gay to kick this one away. And taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. Not only are they in search of their first score, they're in search of their first down in this ball game as they come up 1st and 10. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here, and if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up the score.
And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
And that doesn't have to gain big yardage to be an impactful play, because if you get those pass rushers second-guessing themselves that they might get hit with a screen, maybe you can wind up slowing them down just a step. And if you do that, that's a win for that play.
Well, he's not going to get there. That won't even be close. It was blown up in the backfield. 4th down now after a loss of 2. 16-0. That's the score after 1 on EA Sports. Start of the 2nd quarter, and it's the Eagles in possession as they've got it with a 4th down coming up. Here's Braden Mann now as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. His first punt, 45 yards. This looks good as well. And taken right on the 30. A nice return that time, gets 12 yards back. And it will be Washington football now with a 1st and 10. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll.
Here we go.
This offense looks like they have a little extra pep in their step as they take the field here for drive number 3, because remember, Charles, drives 1 and 2 both ended in the end zone.
Yeah, right now they've just got to be careful not to lean into overconfidence, because every drive has a life of its own. But I like the way that they've started, the way that they're going about doing things right now. They've got a chance for that 3rd consecutive touchdown, and that would be a crushing blow to the defense.
And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's 3rd down.
I think there he had to come off of his primary receiver in a big way, just trying to get it to a secondary guy, unable to get that play completed.
Checked down, but didn't even have enough time to do that. Incomplete. Daniels from the gun on third down. He's got his target. That's complete. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. That's a third down conversion of 24 yards there. Nice play.
Well, things are definitely going right for them here in the first half. Pick a down, any down, even third down, no problem. They get a connection there and pick up a fresh set of downs, continuing to move the ball.
They'll get this out wide to Eckler. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards. And that's going to bring up second down.
It's funny, throughout the time that we've been together, when we talk with running backs about the ability to catch the ball, their eyes light up when they talk about open field and having one-on-one matchups, don't they?
Yeah, they do. That's the reason why. What we just saw, shedding those tackles, and it's trying for the tight end. Ertz, and it's intercepted. And the Eagles are going to get the football back at their own 17. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. Still in the first half, but this offense has struggled. Haven't really been able to get anything going, not only in the points category, but in the yards category. Let's see if they can do better here on this drive. On this one, they may need to go back to the drawing board. He's going to be swallowed up right away. But defensively, they had that one pretty well figured out.
Yeah, and one of the things about this play, it can be even more effective when you run a lot of motion, and there's plenty of times you don't hand it off.
That's caught by the big tight end, Dallas Goedert. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. First time they've hooked up here. Good for 17 and a first down. Play action. Here's Hurts. Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Quan Martin. And he's going to take this one back to the 37-yard line.
And that's what we've seen from this defense all year long, because they've been so good at finding ways to take the football away. And they just gave us another example right here. A strong defense, that's something you're going to need to rely on come playoff time. And this crew has got one. There's no doubt about that, Brandon.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Hurt.
Running on first down, Eckler. And an excellent job of finding the opening as he's got this now all the way down to the 22. 15 yards the pickup. First down, Washington. Veteran running back like him, we've seen a lot of those chunk carries in his career.
And that's why you don't just look at his birth certificate and decide when a guy is done, right? Because you know as well as I do, in this league, as soon as you hit
Zach Ertz with career touchdown number 60. And the Commanders are able to add on to their first half lead. Extra point by Gay is up and good. And that pushes the lead up to 23.
Eagles nothing. Gay to kick off for Washington.
Following the touchdown, here's Gay to kick it away. This fielded right at the goal line. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. Well, that should give him a spark. He's across the 40 to the 43.
Now that's the kind of return you're looking for. To get into that spot on the field, that allows you to do a lot of things on offense.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. They'll start out on the ground, and Saquon Barkley. And this one not going anywhere. They get him at the 44 for a gain of just a yard.
Defenses always talk about earning the right to rush the passer on third down. And you know what offenses want? Win first down so they can set things up for themselves better.
And that wasn't helpful there. Not a big impact on first down. Will go down as a gain of 6. And now we've got a third down and 3. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. That is caught. And he is going to have an Eagles first down by a couple of yards as they're able to convert here on 3rd and 3.
It would be safe to say that as precise as routes are supposed to be run in the NFL, maybe they're not quite as precise in college ball.
That's accurate, yeah.
And I think we saw a college route in the NFL there. Just find the soft spot, find the dead zone, and find the first down. And that's what he just did.
It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
Even though they gave up more than they wanted to on that play, it actually illustrates how well they bottled them up throughout the game because that was his longest run of this contest.
And there just continues to be nowhere to run. He's bottled up again at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play that time, and they'll look to convert on what will be a 3rd and 4. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. Hurts. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he's got a first down as he's going to be taken down. But a very nice pickup there just in front of the 2-minute warning. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Here's Hurts to throw. Goes right back to Smith again. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside. They'll try and run for it with Barkley. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. Now Washington going to use the second of their 3 timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Out route, and it's complete to Brown. 5 yards that time on the completion, and now it's 3rd and goal. Now Washington going to go ahead and use their final timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Big play coming here. It's 3rd and goal. They'll drop to throw. This is caught. They wind up with 6 on the hook up there, but it's not enough. 4th and goal.
Such a tough position to defend near the line, even when you add a second defender, but the big man shrugged off the extra body and made the play call a success.
And no hesitation about this decision here. Confidently, they're going to go for this. 4th and goal from the 3. And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. Dallas Goedert, a 2-yard touchdown grab. And the Eagles take a chance, but they find pay dirt on 4th and goal. Big 4th down conversion for the score, and the defense, that is a tough pill to swallow.
Big time for them. How about them just deciding to go for it on 4th down? And, okay, forget the field goal, because that looked like an easy 3 points. Yeah, you might have had a defensive breakdown in there, but they pressed the issue and found a way to get it into the end zone. Give them big credit for that.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And he'll be stopped up at the 25.
Up the highest metric. The city just made it sweet. People diabetic. They mouth get full of deceit. Let these cowards tell it. Walking New Orleans with the etiquette of LA yelling. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And not an abundance of time remains on the clock, Charles, but you would think more than enough to try to extend this lead before intermission.
And when you're talking about extending the lead, I think you're talking about aiming for the end zone because there is plenty of time for that. The fallback is to get 3. But in your mind, you put 6 on the board right before the half. That's a heck of a dagger and great momentum to carry into the locker room.
There's a short one pulled in by Simmons. And some room to maneuver. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. yards. 27 yards there, a first down.
You don't always expect tight ends to be big in terms of run after the catch, but after that play, he joins a growing band of players that's putting that stereotype right on its ear.
Let's go now.
Throwing now is Daniels. Man open left side is Brown. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down.
Brings up second and a yard at the 38-yard line.
Here's Daniels. There goes a deep ball, end zone. He's got it. Touchdown, Commanders. Terry McLaurin with touchdown number 2 in the game and now 11 on the year. And the Commanders will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Extra point by Gay is up and good. And the route is on here in this first half.
Eagles 6. Matt Gay to kick off for Washington.
After the touchdown, it's Gay to kick this one away. This taken in at the goal line. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18.
First and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And with a 3-score deficit staring him in the face, they might have to press the issue here and try to get points out of this drive. And he'll be out right at the 35. Able to make something out of nothing there. 17 yards and a first down.
First down, Philadelphia.
Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. Eluding the pressure right. And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. No one there to help out downfield, but no problem. Scrambling for 22 and a first. Hurts sets up to throw it. Oh, everything falling apart now. Another one intercepted. Picked up by the linebacker, Bobby Wagner. And the Commanders are going to get the football here as he gets this up to the 38-yard line. Boy, we've seen a lot of mistakes here in this first half, and another there on the interception.
Yeah, they're certainly starting to pile up, aren't they? Because, let's face it, we expected miscue here and there, but they're already down 3 scores and still giving the ball away. If they want to get back into this one, they've got to take care of the ball because right now the way they're playing doesn't say a whole lot for their chances.
Here's Eckler to begin the drive. And a pretty good burst there as he'll get this across midfield and down to the 46.
It's a gain of 16 yards.
A final shot before break. Daniels. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Second half about to start. The Commanders have the lead. They'll get it first as we are back underway. Oh, look at the Jew. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
Washington will take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll.
Reload. Hey.
They started on the ground with Eckler. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 65 yards rushing for him here as he starts to close in now on 1,200 yards for the season.
First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Check.
On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he'll be pretty well stopped in his tracks, giving him a yard up to the 42.
Well, how about the big guy there showing some agility? He just flowed from his D-tackle position in order to make that play.
This is 2nd and 8. Back to throw. Daniels. Zach Ertz has it complete. Unable to corral him. He fights through. Touchdown, Washington. Zach Ertz. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Commanders come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the third quarter. Boy, he has been fun to watch throwing the football in this one. It's certainly not fun for that defense, though, Charles. Now up to 4 touchdown passes in this ballgame.
Yeah, we're supposed to be neutral, but I'm feeling their pain right now because he has absolutely carved up this secondary. A clinic on how to attack the defense and take them out of the game.
Following the touchdown, here's Gay to kick it away. And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19.
The Eagles take over first and 10 at their own 19.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. They begin with a run by Barkley. And his rough afternoon continues. He's going nowhere again. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up second and 11.
At the 18-yard line.
They'll go to Barkley again. He'll be dropped at the 25 after a gain of 6.
Running lanes run a premium in the first half, but he's able to find some room there, and he's hoping that that's a precursor of a big second half.
This now a 3rd and 4. From the gun, it's Hurts. And he'll get this underneath, dropping it off for Barkley. And I don't think he got there, no. He's short by maybe a foot, maybe. Call it 4th and inches.
We can make this one pretty simple. Walk up all of his progressions downfield, forced to get it to his running back. But how about the way they ran to the football and knocked him down to force a 4th down?
And in their own territory, needing only a few inches, they're going to line up to go for this thing on 4th down. On the sneak, it's Hurts. And he's going to be touched down right at the line of scrimmage.
I think in this situation, all you want to do is make sure your guys are set up front. No one jumps, no penalties. Sometimes you even call cadence, just go and pick it up.
Yeah, because it's on them. And the quarterback's job's pretty easy there.
It really is. It's about inches. Just go get it.
Making the stop that time, Bobby Wagner. Well, this defense, they've got the 4-score advantage, and you can see why they continue to bottle up the run game, and really they've just been sharp in all facets here in this one, CD.
Yeah, they've kept that offense in check.
And Hurts is intercepted, his 3rd of the game. And they have possession, and they have it at the 38-yard line. Well, that's 3 picks he's now thrown in this game.
And I know this, the holiday season, because here we are in December. Right, it is the season of giving. Maybe for his own sake, after the game, he may have to announce that he's donating certain amounts to charity for each interception that he threw.
60 Eagles, 60, go!
Daniels looking to throw. Pressure comes, and down he goes. The Eagles get there for the sack. That one will set him back nearly 10 yards here on 1st down on the sack.
At the Eagles'
After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here. To throw is Daniels. He's got the hook up to Odell Beckham. And he's corralled at the 40, but not before picking up 8.
That's a gain of 8.
What do they have for this? 3rd and 11.
Here we go, 19 Lions. Hawk 70, Hawk 79 Broncos. Ready, ready.
Operating from the gun, Daniels. He finds his man, complete. That's late. 2nd catch for him today, and it'll wind up a 1st down.
Well, I certainly don't want to pile on, but this defense has just not been up to the challenge in this game, and this continues as we see here. Coverage, not been very good. Soft in spots. There's an easy throw and catch for another 1st down.
And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards.
It's all pretty simple sometimes, isn't it? Go where the defenders are not, and he does exactly that. Makes a nice catch to move the chains, Defense, got to find a better way of accounting for the shorter routes that are being run against them.
Two big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's first and goal. Up the middle with Ekeler. And he will fight his way into the end zone for a touchdown. Austin Ekeler. That's rushing touchdown number 20 on the year. And the Commanders extend their lead yet again. Gay is on for the point after. And the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter.
Makes the score. Commanders 44, Eagles 6. Matt Gay to kick off for Washington.
After the touchdown, it's Gay to kick this one away. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And good coverage defensively. They wouldn't let him get ahead of steam going, and he'll be brought down at the 15.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
And able to get this across the 20 before going out of bounds. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be second down.
Brings up second and 4.
On the option left, it's Hurts. And he probably should have given that one off as he's going to get hit and taken down behind the line. It's a loss of 4. Now third down. They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down. Throwing is Hurts. It's complete to Brown, right side. And he's going to have an Eagles first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. That catch now puts him on the doorstep of 500. It's his 499th reception. A first down carry for Barkley. And boy, this defense again really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain.
He continues to struggle to find a crease to break off a big one and might need to just put that aside and just try and ram his way forward and get what he can.
Here's second and 10. And they'll send the tight end in motion here. Now he'll look to throw here on second and 10. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Marshawn Lattimore. And the Commanders are going to have the short field here as they'll take over right at the 50. Boy, Charles, that is now 3 interceptions in 3 consecutive drives, and you can see he's just got a look of disgust and bad body language, understandably, as he walks off the field.
And I think it comes from the fact that he's not sure what he sees down the field, Brandon. I don't know if he's seeing ghosts. I don't know if he just can't read defenses. I'm not sure what it is, but that's why he's frustrated. Think about the defense right now. Every time they run on the field, they've gone from hoping to intercept a pass to expecting to intercept passes. Their confidence at an all-time high right now.
Now Daniels. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up, not that time. To the air goes Daniels. On the screen, this is Ekeler. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or 2 shy of the 30. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains.
And when you have success throwing the football, the old cliche becomes true. The playbook opens up wide. And these screen passes, they become even more difficult to stop.
Let's go now.
Back to throw now on first down. That went out wide and intercepted. And the Eagles are going to take possession here at their own 33. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. Well, this has been a tough one for them, Charles. They've struggled really on both sides of the football. And one thing that's really plagued them, the turnovers. They've had issues keeping the football in their possession.
In every game that's ever been played, all coaches talk about taking care of the football and limiting turnovers. And in this one, after we saw that first turnover, we worried that things would snowball, and it certainly did, especially on the scoreboard.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11.
Trimmer.
They'll look to throw here. Escaping the pressure right. This will be caught by Brown. And he'll go down, and that will do it for the third quarter of action. 1 quarter remains here in Week 16. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Eagles on 3rd down. They've converted 3 times in 8 chances. This is 3rd and 4. He'll look to throw. Oh, had his hands on it, couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going.
They lead big, and a major part of that has been how they've taken their play to a whole new level this second half. No points allowed since the break, and you can add another incompletion to the total number that they've forced in this runaway contest.
They're going on 4th down with Hurts. That's caught on the right side of Smith. And now this is going to depend on the spot. And they say he's just short. So they've converted their first 2 4th down attempts. Not there. Now they're 2 for 3.
You think maybe the offense coordinator expended a little capital on that one? You know, when you're 2 for 2, you can log on that 3rd one, right? Didn't get it there. Maybe.
And hit behind the line. He lost the football. It's loose. And the ball ends up out of bounds, so it'll be a loss on the play. Well, they're down here in the 4th, and that personal foul penalty is not going to help.
No, in these types of situations, players will tell you that's extra intensity. From where we sit, it's actually frustration, not a good play.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7 at the Eagles' 35-yard line.
Ready. Hey, red, yellow, 22. Hut.
And here's a handoff out of the gun. And a short gain down to about the 33. Just a couple on the ground there, and that's going to bring up 3rd and about 6.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
Now it's the backup Mariota. And it is caught. And he's going to have the Commanders' first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Partner, I have to tell you, just one word keeps coming to mind from watching them this afternoon, and that's impressive. They have been impressive from the opening kickoff, and they haven't let up here even into the 4th quarter.
A quick throw here out to Brown. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And they'll be left with a 2nd and about a foot.
10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches at the 10-yard line.
Striker, 3-3, 56, Mega. Motion. Set, Hut.
Now Mariota. And just not enough on the throw there. Down around his feet and incomplete. Their passing attack, even though that one was incomplete, has been really sharp in this one. It's resulted in a lot of touchdowns, and it looks like they're not going to stop throwing the football until the very end of this one.
Well, that will certainly make everyone involved on offense pretty happy because that gives them all a chance to pad their stats a bit. But as far as the actual need, you and I both know they can just run this clock out because this one, it was over a long time ago.
First down.
Set.
First and goal at the 5-yard line.
Right back to him on first down. And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Washington. A 5-yard touchdown run. And the Commanders look like they're going to get back in the win column as they extend their lead here in this fourth quarter. Extra point by Gay is up and good. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead.
Eagles 6. Matt Gay to kick off for Washington.
Following the touchdown, here's Gay to kick it away. And he returns this to the 22.
The Eagles take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And you see a lot of frustrated faces as they are inching closer to a fourth straight loss. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. Seems pretty obvious defensively a key was stopping the run game. How have they done it so successfully?
To me, it seems that these guys really did a nice job of paying attention during the scouting report meeting. And you know, Brandon, when they do those, they talk about the top plays that these guys like to run. The best runs for the top running back. Those are the ones you focus on and want to take away. And they've done that pretty successfully in this game.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
Here's Hurts to throw. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he is going to have an Eagles first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Now, this is certainly one of the bigger losses that we are going to see for quite some time. And you have to think at this point where we're at in the fourth quarter with how wide this advantage is. For this offense, they're just trying to end things with a positive drive and then get the heck out of here.
Yeah, if this had been a concert, you would have heard plenty of sour notes in this one. But they certainly don't want to end it on one. They want to put together a few more throws like that and at least have a final drive to give them a little bit more hope as they move forward.
So the big play gets them all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for first and 10. Again, it's Barkley. Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it second down.
Some of the most unselfish players on any football team, defensive tackles, because we ask them to just eat up blocks, allow other people to make tackles. But when he can make a play himself, as we just saw there, that's a big day.
Hurts. Flush to his right. And Hurts able to show off some of that elusiveness as he slides to the ground there and in the process picks up the first down. Give him 11 yards that time and a new set of downs. Up the middle with Barkley. And he's swallowed up right near the line of scrimmage. It's a gain of a yard, and it takes us to the 2-minute warning.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
The line of scrimmage, the 7 now on 2nd and goal. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. His pass caught with the 4. Only 3 yards there on the completion. That'll lead to a 3rd and goal.
Oh, it's time to give a little credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route, and he ran a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line, but once he made the catch, nowhere to turn upfield and gain any yardage.
Hey, let's go.
He'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. A 4-yard pickup, not enough. 4th down.
Completed pass brings up a 4th down situation. Do you play analytics on this one? Well, you know, what do your analytics tell you about going for it here? I wonder what they would say.
They tell me you're down by this margin, 4th quarter. You're going. They'll try and throw for it with Hurts. And somewhat of a measure of revenge as he's in for the touchdown, but they still trail big time.
He'll take it, but he won't be able to smile about it.
And, Charles, they continue to have trouble stopping him as he's into the end zone yet again.
Yeah, that's multiple series now that have ended with him in the end zone. A perfect plan on how to utilize him best when they get in close.
Will set up for the two-point conversion.
Hurts will throw.
And no, it falls incomplete. So the two-point conversion, no good.
Makes the score. Commanders 51, Eagles 12. Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here.
35-yard line.
Ready. 10 black. Ready.
And they'll indeed take a knee.
Come on, set. 33, yellow. Cut.
And they take a knee. Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into the tunnel as this one ends, and understandably so. Not only did they get the win, but, boy, their offense was on fire in this ball game.
And, partner, I have no idea what the top speed is on one of those high-end sports cars. What's the top